So I thought I was in video mode and I accidentally, when I hit the play button, it was actually the take a picture button. So I just have a really weird picture now of me just kind of staring, preparing to like make this video. But anyway, so this is my second video and I've noticed that a lot of you guys watched it, I think. And by a lot, I mean more than one person. And I've gained some new followers, which is awesome. And today I'm kind of going to talk about how I'm going with being pull free. Basically, when I say pull free, it's not more like a quit cold turkey. I haven't pulled a single hair since last week. I have pulled some hair, it just hasn't been as much. And at least as far as I know, it hasn't been as much. I'm usually consciously aware of when I'm doing it. And as far as how I'm doing it, more of when I'm on Pinterest, which is a really great website, and I look under hair and beauty, and I see all these beautiful hairstyles, and I'm just like, I want that hair. I want that hair. That sort of a thing. And just part of that is just motivating me finally to really, really try it. Of course, I'm doing tons of other stuff too. I've been chewing gum like compulsively lately, and I've been just like blowing bubbles and snapping it like crazy, which in public I normally hate that, but right now it actually is working pretty well, so I'm kind of focusing on that and like the texture of like the gum on my tongue, if that makes any sense at all. Another thing I'm doing is since I'm home from college, I have my cats with me. So I've been petting my cats more and everything like that to help keep my hands occupied. I saw, I believe, on, I think maybe the Trick Journal Tumblr blog, I can't remember which one, but it was taking the stuff, if you can see that, the NAC 600 stuff. I've been taking it for a little over a week now. I got it at GNC. It was about like $14.99, and it's supposed to regulate a chemical in your brain that prevents you from doing unwanted behavior. And it's been over a week. I take it twice a day. I take it once in the morning and once at night, and it has helped me so much. I don't know how, but and maybe it's not that. That is something that has been helping me a lot. And I figured I'd share with you guys some other things maybe you can do to maybe distract you or anything. Because even just 5 minutes of going without pulling your hair is still a big deal. Because if you're watching this right now and not pulling, your hair is growing, like your hair, your eyelashes, your eyebrows are growing by like micrometers, which to you guys seems really small, but me being a physicist, that can be extremely big on certain levels. Sorry, I'm a very big science nerd. But some other things I do is when I am in the shower, I love, because I don't pull up my hair when it's wet. I don't know if you guys do or not. It's extremely difficult for me, at least. I love just like lathering my hair and like kind of giving my scalp massages, and it feels really, really great. And especially if, then I like start combing my hair, and even just the combing my hair feels extremely good on my scalp. I remember actually one time in like high school, I actually brought my comb with me to class, and I felt like pulling instead. I started combing out my hair, and if any of you guys have curly hair, you know that's kind of not a good idea because then your hair goes like, and it doesn't look good, but I didn't care at all. Another thing I do is I try to keep my hands occupied as much as possible, and I'm sure you've noticed that my ghost hands are just kind of appearing, but I love talking with my hands, so that's one reason why I'm doing this, because this is like distracting me and making me like move my hands around. One other thing I do is, this won't really work for guys probably, it can, I mean, I'm not saying you can't do this, but we'll say even if I'm not planning to go anywhere nice, I always put like makeup on, not because like I can't leave the house without makeup. Sorry about that. I heard something upstairs. But yeah, like I was saying, putting makeup on will really help. At least for me, kind of makes me like feel like clean, and it keeps my hands occupied for a little bit too. And then if you have like mascara on your eyelashes, you're not probably gonna pull as much. At least with me, so I can't stand it when I get like the goo on like my fingers, and it's kind of yucky. And if you don't like wearing mascara and don't want your eyelashes to look darker, get clear mascara. There's this brand at Target called ELF, stands for Eyes, Lips, Face, and they make a clear mascara for only $1. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Another thing which I think is hilarious that I noticed when that I did, and then I noticed someone doing a post on it on Tumblr, was getting your nails done. I didn't go and get my nails done, but what I did is I found these like nails that you could, they were like stickers, and you could press them on, and it did make me feel like kind of weird, and I definitely wasn't pulling as much. I definitely cannot pull out any eyebrows with it, for sure. And no eyelashes, I believe. I'm not much of an eyelash puller. I don't know, again, everyone is different, but I don't think you'd be able to in general. I mean, I'm sure you can, but it is something very difficult. Another thing would be also to have like a stress ball and squeeze it, which I'm sure we've all obviously have thought of. But my main issue was always trying to find something that I could do in the classroom. Because, I mean, certain things like I can't bring my cat to class. And even my mom actually told me one time, well, wear a hat to school. And even though you're not allowed to wear hats in school, if we say it's for a medical reason, they'll let you. But the thing is, so then everyone's school will be like, why do you have a hat on? Why do you have a hat on? And it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Um, so I always wore like bracelets or something on my wrist, like the rubber band, like the Live Strong ones, and I would play with them in class. And usually teachers never cared. I did have an occasional teacher be an idiot and be like, stop playing with your bracelet. Pay attention to class. And it's like, really, if I don't play with this, I'm not going to be paying attention. The janitor's going to have a big pile of hair to like clean up. Um, and well, that's just kind of this video so far. I did put a post up about pulling out Barbie's hair. I noticed that if you have like an old Barbie doll and you like pull out that hair, it actually kind of, for me, felt kind of like the same. I know it's something you can't really do, I guess, like in public. I guess it'd be kind of weird you having like down just pulling out the hair. But if you have a couple that you don't really care about and you have like a garbage can there, you can just kind of pull out the hair and then see how well that goes. It's kind of similar to if you go outside and just start pulling out grass. I mean, I know it's not gonna obviously give you the same feeling on your scalp, but it's a start. It's a start. And don't panic if you do start to pull out your hair, because I mean, if you're able to quit cold turkey, I feel like, I don't know, that it'd be something that maybe you're unconsciously pulling if you think you suddenly have stopped. Like, I was able to go almost a day, which was awesome. And I mean, my hand did, come up for a little bit because I do at my scalp. Um, but it's more of my goal to be pull free by the end of the summer so I can go back to school with beautiful hair. Not that I'm not already proud of my hair, but it'll just be a really big, I guess, accomplishment. One thing I have in mind too is I really want all my hair to grow out because I'd love to donate it to Locks of Love and have like a short haircut. So that's my next vlog. Kind of boring, sorry. Um, let's see. I think my question for you guys will be more of, how do you guys handle humor about trichotillomania and the hair pulling? Just answer me there, and if you have any other suggestions of stuff that's working or stuff that's not working that I've said, please leave something. I may include it in the next video, or at least other people can see it. Again, that's like the whole reason why I'm making these, is because when I got diagnosed, I felt like I was the only person in the world with this and felt like a freak. And yeah. But see you guys, I don't know, sometime. Hopefully I have a time to make another one. Alright, bye my tricksters.